Hello, hi Lakshmi.
Yeah, hi Shika, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah,
We'll
good,
just
good.
add the
So I,
rest of them. We'll just add
yeah,
everybody. Just a second.
yeah, sure, sure. Let them know.
Just somehow unable to add them all. Somehow not happening.
एक बार वापस से रीस्टार्ट करके देखो, वापस से।
Hmm. See, we have Bharti here too. Hello,
Yeah, I can see.
Bharti.
Hi, finally. Hi, hello.
Yeah, finally. Just a second. We'll just add Meenu and then we can begin. Oh, finally. Oh. So, how is everyone? Shit, what happened?
But I can see only Ishika. I cannot see Bharti and Meenu.
You'll have to change the layout.
Okay, I have to check. Yeah.
Hello, Meenu, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Just a sec. Yeah, hi.
So, hi all of you. How's everything going on for
All
everyone?
good, Shika, but I can't see you.
Hi.
Okay, no problem, but we are all live, so I hope everybody else can see us.
Cool.
So, today we are all here with our ambassadors, Bharti, Lakshmi, and Meenu, to discuss how they plan out their workouts in different weather conditions and regions, be it hilly, humid, rainy, anything. So, starting off with the introduction, talking about Bharti, she's been a marathon runner from the beautiful hills of Sikkim with an active track record in the marathon endeavors. Moving forward to Lakshmi, she's a seasoned athlete recognized for her outstanding performances in marathons, including achievements in the 10K and 21K categories. She's also been nominated as the Best Female Runner Open category in 2023, which is really very nice. And coming down to Minu, she is a half marathon pacer And I really wish that your expertise will help all of us achieve our fitness goals. So let's start with the questions for today. Starting with Minu, do you prefer running during early morning or evening to avoid heat and humidity?
So, Ishika, I've always been a very, very morning person. I love my mornings, and as it said, well begun is already half done. So, I always prefer getting my workouts and my runs done early morning and also setting the tone for the day and thereby also combating the heat, which is a fearful factor right now for all of us.
Absolutely right. So, coming to Lakshmi, have you faced any challenges with waterlogged roads or slippery paths while running recently? Since you live in Navi Mumbai and it's the monsoon there, so anything like that?
Yeah, definitely, Aishika, because see, we are in Mumbai, so everything is too much here. Too much humidity, too much rain, too much, the weather condition is because it's a coastal area, so humidity level is always on peak. So, uh, in last 2 3 months, being a athlete, being a runner, we are facing lot of, problem while we are training for any run or any marathon. Because humidity level, you cannot perform so well. So whenever you're going out, my God, only that too much, you can say sweat, you are facing the problem with breathing and all. And yes, after the that summer is over, that rainy season is start. So rain is
Right.
also too much. So if you want to do any speed training, any fast training, you are always facing difficulty. See, it's too much rain. और आज जब भी बहुत तेज स्पीड में भागते हो और बहुत ज्यादा बारिश होती है तो यू कैनॉट सी द पाथ एंड पाथ होल्स तो कहीं ना कहीं आपको एक रिस्ट्रिक्शन तो आ ही जाती है एंड डेफिनेटली वेदर का बहुत इफेक्ट पड़ता है आपकी प्रैक्टिस और आपकी ट्रेनिंग पर
That's very
especially in
true.
Mumbai, 3 months only for summer, 3 months only for that rainy season. Next 6 months only for runners.
Correct. So, moving forward to Bharti. Hi, how are you?
Hi. I'm good, thank you.
Okay, so Bharti, you mostly train in high altitude in Sikkim, and also the temperatures, heat, and humidity is comparatively very less as compared to metropolitan cities like Mumbai, Calcutta, and all of that. So, how do you manage your hydration and nutrition differently when you come down to these cities to participate in our events?
Right. Hi, Ishika. Thank you for the question. So yeah, I don't, make any like changes drastically or like any different changes I don't do on that particular day. My what do you call training for hydration and nutrition starts as soon as I register for the event. I'm a very leisurely runner otherwise. I don't have a very strict regime or something like that. But yes, once I register for the event and then like I'm set and like I start to train for it. So training includes hydration and nutrition as well. So I started by making, like very small changes in my routine. The same routine, I start changing a bit of my sleeping pattern, my eating pattern, my hydration pattern changes, and so does my potty pattern. So I try and adjust my body slowly, so that my body clock gets adjusted so that by the end of it, so I'm like well adjusted to the particular place that I'm going. So that's how I've been doing it. So I even like for nutrition, I don't have any specific diet plan, but yes, I start including more of liquids and more of vegetables and fruits in my diet, and like I cut off the spicy and oily foods. So that's how it is. I don't have any specific regime. So that's how it's been working for me till now. So that's how I do it.
That is great to know. I really hope it is informative for everybody who is present here. And so, coming to Lakshmi again, do your running goals change with the seasons in Mumbai?
Yeah, definitely. In Mumbai, because we have very casual term that running season. When we talk about season, वो normally जो हमारा runners का start होता है, that is after अगस्त और सितंबर.
Right.
तो यहाँ पे जो इवेंट्स होते हैं वो मैराथन्स होते हैं वो भी अगस्त सितंबर के बाद ही सारे मेजर मैराथन्स एंड एवरीथिंग होता है तो फ्रॉम अगस्त टू टिल द फरवरी मार्च वी हैव पीक सीजन तो वो 6 महीने में ही जो हम पूरा प्रैक्टिस करते हैं वहां पे परफॉर्म करते हैं तो अभी जो फ्रॉम मार्च टू अप्रैल मई जून it's a totally summer lots of humidity so yes we have to cut down our mileage कट डाउन आवर्स इंटेंस ट्रेनिंग, क्योंकि जब बहुत ज्यादा गर्मी और ह्यूमिडिटी होती है तो आप बहुत ज्यादा स्पीड वर्कआउट और बहुत ज्यादा ट्रेनिंग आप नहीं कर सकते, क्योंकि ज्यादा गर्मी होती है तो फिर उसके अपने इश्यूज होते हैं आपको, ठीक है, हाइड्रेशन का इशू आ जाता है, आपको चक्कर के इशू आते हैं और आपकी बॉडी वैसा परफॉर्म नहीं कर पाती है. आफ्टर कमिंग टू द दैट रेनी सीजन में भी यू कैन नॉट डू लॉट्स ऑफ दैट स्पीड वर्कआउट, और काफी सारी चीजें हैं जो हम बहुत ज्यादा बारिश में नहीं कर सकते. तो कहीं ना कहीं हमारी जो ट्रेनिंग है वो समर और रेनी सीजन में इफेक्ट होती है. तो वी हैव टू प्रिपेयर अकॉर्डिंगली कि हाँ, जब अब अगर समर चल रहा है तो ठीक है, लेट्स गो फॉर द स्लो रन, गो फॉर द स्लो जॉग, कलेक्ट द बेस बिल्डिंग माइलेज और धीरे धीरे अपने आप को इम्प्रूव करने का. सेम विथ दैट रेनी सीजन में भी यस वी हैव टू टेक सम एक्स्ट्रा केयर, गिरना नहीं है, बारिश बहुत ज्यादा है, दैट थंडर स्टॉर्म इज देयर. तो यहाँ पे तो क्लाइमेट थोड़ा इस तरह का ही रहता है, अभी नेक्स्ट 2-3 मंथ्स यही रहने वाला है. बट स्टिल वी कांट स्टॉप टू रनिंग. हम धीरे 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 स्टोरी स्टोरी वी आर बिल्डिंग अवर माइलेज. जैसा क्लाइमेट रहा वैसा अपने आप को ट्रेन करते हैं. बट या इनिशियली जो 6 मंथ्स है ये प्रॉपर ट्रेनिंग के लिए नहीं बताए जाते, स्पेशली इन मुंबई.
राइट, एक बार बॉडी अडेप्ट कर लेता है तो सबके लिए इजी होने लग जाता है.
या
समझ गया.
एग्जैक्टली. तो जो कोचेज भी हैं वो भी यही सजेस्ट करते हैं कि गो विद द फ्लो, दिस इज नॉट द सीजन टू ट्रेन हार्ड. तो आपको
राइट.
रनिंग में रहना है बट डोंट ट्रेन हार्ड, अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट क्लाइमेट. ओके, जस्ट एडजस्ट योर बॉडी. अगर बहुत गर्मी है गो विथ स्लो रन, स्लो पेस रन, गो विथ इजी माइलेज, try to build up your that endurance, only do some long endurance run. So it's so suggestible.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So coming to me, have you ever experienced heat exhaustion or dehydration during a run? And if you have, then how do you handle it?
Okay, so heat exhaustion, yes, very much. Dehydration, thankfully, not yet. So, coming back to heat exhaustion, firstly, we have to let our body adapt to the summer weather. We cannot expect, running at paces which we used to run in our peak winters or, good season, as we say. We have to let our body adapt. Secondly, we all know about the prevailing heat waves and the harsh conditions, not only in the eastern region, but throughout the country. Everybody is facing the same. So, your effort level is much greater. Execution becomes very difficult. So, we sweat a lot. Recovery is slower. So, we have to train ourselves, we have to train our mind that, okay, this is the time when we have to take things slow. Listen to your body, as we always say. Every runner says that. Listen to your body. And I generally plan my route and my runs well in advance. I plan my hydration well in advance. I prefer running in small loops because I'm a solo runner. Usually I run solo, so I do not have a hydration backup. So I usually carry my hydration from home. I plan a small loop. I pick up a bottle and I run and come back, pick up second bottle. So thereby, it decreases the chances of dehydration for me. So I'm lucky that ways. But yeah, as far as combating heat waves is concerned, you have to take it things slow. You have to listen to your body. I try finishing my run by 8 a.m. maximum. That means I have to start my runs at V hours, which is okay for me. It works for me that ways. So these
All
are
right.
small minor things which we need to plan in advance so that we can avoid these difficulties basically.
Clearly. In fact, I think somebody in the comment section also agrees with you, Makharia Ashish. He's saying that Minudi has been a great inspiration for me to try.
Thank you.
And also, there are more people who are agreeing with your answers, which is
Well,
very, very nice. So, coming to Bharti, I think winters and monsoons are the most difficult seasons in your region because Sikkim sees a lot of landslides as
Yeah.
well. So, how do you plan your runs then? I mean, monsoon is just knocking around in the doors. So, how do you plan your runs then?
So yeah, monsoons are like already here in Gangtok, in Sikkim. So yeah, winters are not a problem. I mean, I can, just layer myself up and I can go for a run and like once I hit like 2-3 kilometers, like I'm all pumped up and it's all fine. Winters are fine, but the real problem is the monsoons. Like right now, like, it's been raining incessantly since the past like 2, 3 weeks. And not a single day goes without rain. So yeah, the situation is quite bad here right now because like every other day, like there's a news of landslide happening there. Houses being washed away. So yeah, the scene is sad and scary right now. But yeah, I mean, as a runner, I think you got to do what you got to do, right? Like our previous said, I totally agree with her. Like, the rain does take a toll. The monsoon season does take a toll in our regular run routine. So we need to cut down and we need to listen to our body. I think this is a very good time to, rest and recover. I think most of us also often overlook that part, We are very focused on like, making our PRs and Ps. So we often, like overlook the rest part and the recovery part. So I think this is a good time to do that. And even if you're not running, I make sure that, I at least go out and then go out for a nice walk because I love running. If I had enough time, I would just go anywhere and everywhere walking. So yeah, if I'm not running, so I utilize my time for yoga or, or maybe a nice walk. So that's how I do it.
Which is great. I think all of us here love running. So now a question for all of you. In bad weather conditions, would you still train or run outdoors, or you will prefer training indoors?
See, basically, if you
I,
have an
yeah.
okay,
Okay, let's start
continue.
with Lakshmi.
Okay. Yeah, see, when you talk about runner, now they love to run outside because we are runner. We love to, go outside, face the environment. Maybe it's the heat, it's the summer, it's the winter, it's the raining. We love to feel all the environment, all the weather. So we love to run outside. And yes, कोई भी condition हो, हम नहीं रुक सकते. When we are at home, ना, we feel anxiety. यार, I have to. It's raining. Yes, I have to go out and I have to run anyhow. Okay, it's summer. I know गर्मी है, but जाना तो पड़ेगा. तो वो हम लोगों के साथ वो एंजाइटी रहती है. आई थिंक ऑल रनर्स कैन रिलेट दिस थिंग. वेदर कैसा भी हो,
Right,
हमें रन
right.
करना है तो करना है.
Right.
फॉर अस इट्स लाइक
We
अ
are a
फूड,
crazy
इट्स
lot.
लाइक अ
So
वाटर. रनिंग इज अ पार्ट ऑफ आवर लाइफ. वी कैन
right,
नॉट लिव
right.
विदाउट
I
इट.
hate treadmill running. I hate treadmill running. I mean, I can't do it. So I prefer to run outside. So even if it's not running, I just go out and, like I said, I go for a walk. But yeah, prefer outdoors any day.
And
अब
what
रह
about
ही जी ही
me?
नहीं सकते रनिंग के बिना.
Okay, so and since today's panel, we are all girls, the entire panel is girls. What about strength training? Do you guys pump iron regularly?
Yes. See, I believe
No, I don't. I'm
if
not a
you
gym
do
person.
not
But
have
yes,
strength
strength
training,
training is important.
you may live a longer life, but you will not live a high quality life. To live a high quality life, you need to have that muscle. See, basically, other form of cardios, walking, jogging, or whatever other forms of cardios, we do it. We come back home, we eat poha, upma, whatever. Protein intake is not up to the mark. We lose our muscles. So muscles is very much required for mobility also. The old age people, why do they face this problem of mobility? Because they are losing muscles. So you have to strength train to get this get those muscles intact. That's the greatest wisdom. So strength training twice or thrice a week, absolutely must for everybody, not only runners, for everybody, for a quality life, absolutely, with a good high protein diet. That's the wisdom for all of us.
I agree. I agree. Strength training is important,
Is
even
there
though
anything that you
I
would
don't
add
do
to it?
lifting, but yes, strength training is important. Yeah. You can go for lunges, squats. So, like, there are many things that you can do in strength training, right? So,
Right.
yeah.
Anything that you
Yes,
would want to
agree with Bharti. Even my coach, and that because I'm into running more than 5 years. So what I have like initially in my initial day, I used to only run. सिर्फ भाग रहे हैं, कोई मोटो नहीं था, कुछ नहीं था. But when you spend some time with running, finally you come to know कि नहीं, running तो ठीक है, एक पार्ट है, but इसके साथ जिस
Right.
बॉडी के जिन पार्ट्स को आप रनिंग में यूज कर रहे हो, उनको मजबूती देना भी, उनको स्ट्रेंथन देना भी इक्वली इंपॉर्टेंट है. अगेन वी आर 40+, we are females. So strength training is very important part for all the females, not only the runner, for all the females. And especially for the runner, it's suggested कि आप रनिंग शायद हफ्ते में 3 दिन ही करो, लेकिन 2 से 3 दिन आपको स्ट्रेंथ ट्रेनिंग करनी ही है. तो इवन इन माय ट्रेनिंग पार्ट, आई यूज्ड टू रन ओनली 2 to 3 to 4 days, and 3 days must I'm trying to do for my strength training. So somewhere I'm very regular with my strength training. And running to theek hai, part of we have different plans that we have to do it anyhow. But yeah, it's a major part to prevent injury, to strengthening your muscles. And again, the recovery part is also very important. और जो इंजरीज आती हैं, जो इट्स वेरी कॉमन विथ एनी रनर, तो अगर आपको वो प्रिवेंट करनी है तो यू हैव टू बी रेगुलर विथ योर स्ट्रेंथ ट्रेनिंग एटलीस्ट 2 to 3 days.
As I
That
already
is
said, if you want a high
advice.
quality life, you have to strength train. There is no
Yeah,
shortcut to it.
definitely,
Absolutely.
definitely. Yeah.
Which is great. So, is there anybody in the audience who would want to ask our ambassadors any type of questions? You can all go ahead, ask us any questions that you have. We can see there's a lot of fan following for Minu, and we have quite a number of people who have joined this session. Hello, hi everybody. Okay, so we have a question from Makaria Ashish. Is it advisable for a person who is overweight to start running despite rumors suggesting potential knee damage? What other important considerations should be kept in mind when running regularly? If there's anything that you would want to add to it, Minu?
See, I would want to say that overweight, okay. I don't think there is any damage which can be done to your body unless you're overdoing it. Start with small steps, start with basic steps. When I started running, I could not even run a kilometer. I used to stop 2 to 3 times while running a kilometer. Today I'm running a full marathon. So everything takes time. Give yourself that time. That adaptation is very important. You cannot just shortcut the process, or you cannot just go impatient with it. You have to have that patience. Take things slowly. Start by jogging a few meters, walking a few meters, see how your body feels, and slowly build from there. I don't think it will damage. I mean, I never heard of anybody getting damaged that ways. And obviously, how will you lose that weight? And start, obviously, you have to eat very, very mindfully.
Correct, absolutely. We have one more question. Maybe Lakshmi can answer this. After the age of 30, every human body loses 10% body muscle every year. Is it true?
Yeah, I heard about that. Even I have gone through a lot of research for that. Yes, human body, after a certain age, it's not only 30, maybe it can be 35, depend on person to person, some hereditary and different issues. But yeah, human body losing muscles mass. Okay, so for that's why we are that focusing. Yes, we have to do strength training, focus on that protein diet, focus on clean food. So that is the only purpose to saying every time कि yes, because आप एज के साथ साथ आपके जो मसल्स हैं वो वीक होंगे, लूज होंगे, और उसको ही स्ट्रॉन्ग करने के लिए आपको स्ट्रेंथ ट्रेनिंग और कोई भी फिजिकल एक्टिविटी में यू हैव टू इन्वॉल्व योरसेल्फ। प्लस साथ साथ इसके साथ साथ आपको अपनी डाइट का भी इक्वली ही ध्यान रखना है, ताकि जो आप लूज कर रहे हैं बॉडी से वो आपको वापस से गेन हो। तो पर्पज यही होता है कि आप स्ट्रेंथ ट्रेनिंग करें, प्रॉपर प्रोटीन डाइट लें, अपना खाने पीने का ध्यान रखें, एक प्रॉपर स्लीप लें, अपनी बॉडी को रिकवरी टाइम दें, ताकि बॉडी आपकी 40, 50 या 60s में भी इक्वली उसी स्टेमिना के साथ काम करे।
Correct. We have one more question. Let's take it for Minu. Recommend for the type of shoes for daily training and long runs. Any recommendations?
I am in love with all the running shoes. A runner can never have enough running shoes. But yeah, for like I keep my shoes very very differentiated in the way when I'm doing my speed runs, I keep a different set of shoes. When I'm doing my long runs, I go for more cushioning shoes, which are better and which are more comfortable. Like for speed runs, I usually use Brooks Hyperion Tempo, and for my long runs, I go for Saucony Endorphins. And for my races, I only swear by Nike Vaporfly. So yeah, apart from that, you can always experiment with yourself, because these things are very very personal. What suits me may not suit you. So you can experiment. There are a lot many options available.
Absolutely. So it was great to chat with the three of you. I see Bharti cannot be here for the event. There is some sort of network issue from her end, but it's all right. We'll just thank each one of you for joining the session, for being a part of Jbg Endura 101. And I hope it is a great informative session for all of the audience here. Thank you, all of you, for joining. Stay tuned.
Thank you, Ishika,
Thank
for
you so
having
much.
us. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Ishika. Thank you, Niminu ma'am. Thank you, Bharti.
Thank you. Thank you, Lakshmi. Bye.
Thank you.